Hi. So, after broadcasting our very own virtual event, the Make Events show, I thought it would be good to tell you a little bit of the reasons of why we did it and if we've achieved those objectives. In Make Event Style, we wanted to practice what we preach. So if we feel that comfortable telling you investing in a virtual event is the way forward, and we're also encouraging you to use an agency rather than do it for yourself, we wanted to show you why, and it was the only way that we could think to do it. So we started out with our objectives, which were namely to grow the number of inquiries, which would therefore generate more sales, which would therefore generate more profit for the business. And that was our top level objective. And then beneath that, we had what we would call our ROI. So what are the things that are going to prove that our investment was worth it? So just to talk you through it, we had a target to get 500 people signed up online to watch the event. Now that doesn't mean that those 500 people are always going to watch it, but we wanted 500 people to sign up. Our stretch target to that was 700. And we actually had, to this day now, with people still signing up a week later, 928 people sign up to watch the show. On the day, we would expect about 20% of those sign-ups to watch on the day and the rest to follow on and watch at a later stage because we made it available on demand. We actually had a third of the sign-ups watch on the day, and of those people, they were kept engaged for the whole 3 hours. So that meant that those people stayed online and didn't really dip in and out of the content. And that is a key. That is why it is really good to work with an agency and people that understand content, because there is no point investing in a 3-hour event, which we believe is a good length of time for an event such as ours, for them to drop off after half an hour. So having somebody manage and design your content is absolutely key. And it is not the same as a live event. We are the experts in making sure that your content is poppy, it snaps, it moves around, it's engaging, it's interesting, and that is what we're really, really good at. So we were able to apply that to our own event. So we had a third of people tune in and stay engaged for a 3-hour period. On the day, we had an active chat box. We had 50% of the viewers, so that's 150 people, unique people, actively on the chat for the duration of the event. We can export that chat. So that tells us after the event exactly what people have enjoyed and exactly what they've thought of the show, which is invaluable real-time content because they haven't had time to digest it and then think about what they're going to say. This is what they're thinking at the time while they are watching. We also had viewers from over 20 countries. I mean, the proof is in the pudding there. There is no way if we'd held this event in Manchester, people from 20 countries would have come to see it. They just wouldn't. So again, that is the benefit of a virtual or a hybrid event going forward, that you can transmit globally and grow your audience. On the day, we had 70 people, so that's 25% of our audience sharing on social media, which in turn will grow all our followers and engagement across our 3 brands. We had nearly 8,000 views on our reels, so that's over and above the people that registered to sign up and watch the show. Our website visits grew by 20% for the month, and that is due to the content. Whenever you are doing your own live or virtual event, the pre-event communications are absolutely key to keep your audience engaged. What you don't want to do is advertise an event and then they forget about it. You need to keep them engaged, drip feeding content until the day of the event, and then you need to have your content and communication planned for straight after the event. This is absolutely key in an event, and that's what we do as an agency. Pre-event communication, the event and post-event communication, review your ROI at the end. Another objective of our show was to grow our database so that we can constantly communicate with people about our products and services. We grew our database from the start of promoting our show by 41%. We are a business that is 9 years old, and in 6 weeks we've been able to grow our database by 41%. If you take the time to watch some or all of our show on demand, you will see a number of our products and services that have contributed to the event. So, logo design. We came up with the Make Events show as a concept, and our content studio designed the logo and all the assets attributed to that. You can see that on our Instagram and search Make Events to find the GIF. Once we had the logo for the event, we had to look at the content. So our senior event producers and producers worked with me to think about what our audience wanted to hear. What are our audience's pain points? What are they craving knowledge on? What are your customers or team wanting to know about? Because that is what the body of your content needs to feature. I also work with the producers in terms of length of time of content, what would be pre-recorded, what would be live, what would be Zoom. And it is really, really important on any event to work with somebody experienced and how long people will stay engaged for. Once we had the logo, you probably saw everything else come to life, and we created that amazing stage set. It was on an LED backdrop designed by our head of design, and then our head of content brought the set to life with all the 3D props, furniture, and those two together brought to life all the videos that you will see in the show as well. In tandem with the virtual event, we sent a number of ultimate gifting boxes to our audience. What that means is we take the event and we think about what the audience would enjoy to bring the event to life from the comfort of their own home. So the concept for this was, if I was going to sit on the sofa for 3 hours on a Friday afternoon, what would I love to have in front of me? Cozy socks, a TV Times, a remote control, although it was a biscuit, chocolate, gin, coffee, tea, and of course a little clapperboard for all those Instagrammable moments. So when we work with you on a virtual or a live event, we can create the best tangible gifts for your guests to enjoy. If you are thinking of a virtual, a hybrid or a live event and are thinking of doing it in-house, I urge you just to give us a call and just see how we could add so much more to it. Of course, it is more expensive to use an agency, but think of the time that you use in-house to create an event. And truly, is the content as good as what someone like us could produce for you? Please go to our bio, watch the show on demand for free, and just have a think if you could produce that in-house. And if you don't think you could, give us a call and we would be happy to have a look at your project for you.